Hey Dragonauts, what's Dragon on? Astralsflame back with another deck tech. Today we take a look at Grixis Anvil, and this is from my good buddy HearsayTTV. So Hearsay, thanks so much for the list. Now Dragonauts, before we get into it, remember to hit that subscribe button down below to keep up to date on all the latest brews. And with that, let's get into this wonderful deck, Grixis Anvil. And I have to say, at playing this list, it is a blast. Does a lot of things very effectively. You're either going to have a board of tokens, you're going to have great removal, or you're just going to have that final answer to drain down your opponent's life total thanks to Anvil itself. So you're hitting the game from a lot of different ways with the Anvil. So let's start with the card generation way. What is the value we are looking to get with this list? This is going to come in the way of Mishra's Research Disc, a card from Brothers War. You can put into play for one, sack it for one, exile the top two cards of your library, choose one of the two until your next turn you can play them, and it's got an Earth. So this is like the experimental synthesizer, but you choose when you sack it, and you get to choose the card you play until the next turn. So it's not just a one and done. This is a 2-card value, looking at 4 cards overall. Absolutely great. We're also playing in Braids, the Arisen Nightmare. We're going to have a mass of artifacts or tokens to sacrifice to Braids, forcing our opponent to make the difficult choice. Do they want to lose the 2 and let us draw or not? And I have to say, we've almost soloed a couple games thanks to Braids. Actually been very impressed with this card overall. And you're going to recognize the next 2 here, the Fable of the Mirror Breaker and Corpse Appraiser. I don't think many words need to be spent on these cards. You see them all the time in Grixis midrange, but Fable just fits so well in this deck, either letting us cycle down 2 cards, making treasures for Anvil that we can sacrifice for, Corpse Appraiser digging us a little bit deeper into the deck, getting rid of stuff in our opponent's graveyard, finding us an answer, and all around puts together a very nice package to just get you the cards you want in your hand. Now, card advantage, while it's important, the main premise of how we're going to win is through our board state and probably, Anvil, obviously, draining our opponent down. We are also running a new card from Brothers War in here, like we just touched on the research desk. We've got the Third Path Iconoclast. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you're going to make a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact token. That's great. It's an artifact token that synergizes extremely well with the Oni called Anvil. So as your artifacts and soldiers die, you're going to get more with the Anvil. You can even sacrifice those little 1/1 soldiers to the Anvil to drain your opponent, make some very effective blockers. And since we're playing so many non-artifact, non-creature spells, and some non-artifact spells, mostly the non-creature spell though, we're going to get a bunch of 1/1s just to be able to attack into our opponent, even just use to as blocking against our opponent too. So you're going to establish a really strong board state. And of course, the Blood Tithe Harvester, another token maker in this category, making the blood token that we can use or sacrifice to the Anvil to generate more 1/1s. Very nicely pulls together very well. Now, our removal in the list, a bit of a standard removal package, I would say, at least in the way of Go for the Throat. So pretty common in the meta right now. You either have Go for the Throats or Infernal Grasp. We're doing Go for the Throat. It's just a very clean removal for us. And we have other ways to deal with artifact creatures. So we choose Go for the Throat. Now, we're running Disruption Protocol here as well. We can actually pay this for 2 blue just by tapping an untapped artifact we control, or paying 1 if we have to. Ideally not. We have extra artifacts, so that's fine. You can just straight up counter any spell. So by tapping an artifact that we've just kind of already got out, a simple token, for 2 mana we can stop any counter. We can stop any spell that our opponent wants to play. Just absolutely great. Synergizes so well in the deck. Voltage Surge, hitting creatures and planeswalkers. We can sacrifice an artifact to hit something for 4 damage instead of 2. Again, synergizes with the Anvil. We just kind of replace any artifacts that we've broken or sacrificed, if you will. And Eaten Alive, targeting creatures and planeswalkers, just straight up exiling them. Great to hit against a She-Holdred, great to remove a Teferi, great to remove the Wanderer Emperor with. All around awesome, and just a simple thing if we can sacrifice a creature, or we can just pay the 4 up. So if you don't want to get rid of any of your creatures or your artifact creatures, you just pay the 5 overall, and something's exiled. So brings it together nicely. Now, our top end here in this list is in the Saheeli, Filigree Master. Saheeli fits a lot of roles in this list. Saheeli, A, is card generation, right? You're going to be able to scry, and then you can tap an untapped artifact to draw a card instead. So you get to peek, if you like it, put it on the bottom. If you don't like it, if you do like it, keep it on top, then tap an artifact you control. She also makes artifacts, and they come into play with flying and haste, which is kind of relevant, being in a meta where a lot of things don't have flying except for the odd soldier here and there. So a couple 1/1 flyers, very effective to get in for a damage. If you are lucky to get that ult off, it is kind of handy, but you don't really want to use her for the ult. Primarily, she's for making more Thopters, getting more card advantage where you want, and kind of lastly, fitting into the whole draining our opponent theme is the single She-Holder. We only do one in this list. We really don't need more. Anvil does a lot of work on its own, and between the braids and the She-Holder, your opponent's going to be suffering a lot when you combine those with the 4 anvils. So it just kind of fits the nice one of slot there in our land base. Not really much differentiating. We don't run any basics in here. We do just run a simple Takenuma, getting back a key creature that we may need. And otherwise, the sideboard is where I think the deck really ties in nicely here. You have a very effective sideboard to hit against a lot of different matches. You know, Duresses and Obnixilis can come in against a control deck. Against aggro or other artifact-based lists, you have the Abrades. Reanimations, we're playing Unlicensed Hearse, and even a Lantern of the Lost, which doubles in as exile and getting to draw a card. We have that extra braid, so we can put a little bit more pressure on our opponent and hopefully draw some extra cards for ourselves. And Trespasser, just a good 3/3 body that can come in, tear away at the opponent's graveyard, and hopefully net you a bit of life. Very effective against Mono Blue Temple, very effective against aggro, and also against other mid-range. So Dragonauts, I hope you enjoy Hearsay's Grixis Anvil list. I had a blast jamming in some sweet games, and they just really showed that there is still a sacrifice meta going around with Anvil. So please enjoy the games. How you doing? Welcome in. 5 lands, but we have the Disc and Harvester. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Hey, that's what we're looking for, chart. I'm going to keep. This is not a great hand, but having 5 lands already taken out means our hits on our Mishra Research desk are potentially very good. And we have a looting effect we can do for Harvester. So, to make sure we hit our colors, Xander's Land is going to come into play first. We're going to pop in a Sulphur Springs and play in the Blood Tithe Harvester. I also love the fact that I drew a land even when I already have 5 in hand. Thalia's coming down, so we drew another land. Alright, but that's fine, that's fine. This is just an easy removal of Thalia. We're going to play in a Research Disc. And we could sacrifice it and we can play 1 until our next turn. I don't think there's a 1-mana card I really want to play right now, so I'll just pass the turn. We'll pass the turn, we'll see what we crack. And then at the same time, I can actually discard a land for our blood token. Grixis, yeah, EK, Grixis Anvil. This is Hearsay's Grixis Anvil list. Let's grab that Voltage Surge. Is this your excuse to meld Mishra? No, it's not, EK. No, it's not. We're gonna discard a Sulphur Springs. Sorry, Shivan Wreath. We'll discard Shivan Wreath. We get a Corpse Appraiser. All right. Appraiser we like. 3 mana open though. I think it's fine. Let's go for the Corpse Appraiser. Let's eat the Thalia, and then we'll get to draw a card. I'll take that Disruption Protocol. I'll say next, and Absolute Rein. And we'll take game 1, I suppose. Okay. EK, how are you doing, bud? Are you feeling better? So our opponent is Azorius Soldiers. Braids is kind of useful against them. It's a 3/3. Dude, this list looks sick. Good stuff. Yeah, Ham, this is Hearsay's list. So we're playing a variant of Hearsay's Anvil with Braids, a Risen Nightmare in the main. And so far, it's been sweet. How you doing, bud? How you doing? What am I bringing in for this Braids? Maybe... Actually, that's really good. That's really good. That's really good. Doing well. How about you? I'm doing good, bud. I'm doing good. Maybe I don't actually... You know what? No, we're not... I'm not bringing in the Braids. I'm not going to bring in Braids. We're just going to run it back, actually. I think we're well suited. I don't think I need it. Gonna be a slow recovery, but at least I get to eat mac and cheese. Ooh, EK, mac and cheese from your favorite spot. Let's go. All right, one land, not really something I can keep. I can rumble with this. We can rumble with this. I'm gonna tuck back a land actually, because I have a good amount of ways to find the land. Pass the turn. I'm not going to play in the research disc. Hers is fine. Hers is completely fine. We'll play in our Misra's research disc now. I should have brought in a Braids. So game 3, we can bring in a Braids. We go there. That's some mail arrived. That Spears. Aw, EK, that's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear. By the way, volume's okay with everyone. Doesn't we're not peaking. It's like clear and level. I just like making sure. I can't voltage blast the Thalia as much as I want to. Buttery smooth, beautiful, beautiful. I am gonna sacrifice the research disc. And I'm gonna take the other research disc. Now they should kick out on the hearse here. They didn't kick out on the hearse. Interesting. Well, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and play Voltage Surgeon. Submit 0 on the artifact. That should take care of the Thalia. And we're gonna play in the research disc. As a new ridiculously costed card for Protection Racketeer. Oh no, EK. Oh no. Decree of Pain. Yo, let's go, EK. That's awesome. I just realized we have 3 Fables in hand. I'm gonna hold off, and I'm just gonna cast in the Fable of the Mirror Breaker here. Quick. Happy Friday, friend. How you doing? Welcome on in. I completely forgot we're playing against Sure, you can Hearse, that's fine. Hearse being a 3/3 is kind of If I can deal with the Valiant Veteran, it'll be better for me. So having the second Voltage Surge here is huge. Yeah, 3's fine, no blocks. As long as we keep them off creatures, we're fine. I think I'm gonna disc. Do I even want to? We get a 4th mana here. I'm gonna submit 0. Yeah, I'm gonna submit 0 here. I'm gonna play in our 3rd path. We're gonna go to combat and attack. Tap in to kill Denick, and I'm gonna sacrifice the research disc here. Reinforcements is fine. So we end up removing the Denic, which is good. Their 2/2 might be blocked by the token, which is fine. Okay, that's fine. Opponent only has 3 cards in hand right now. They're going in for 4 damage. It could be worth for me to block the Valiant Veteran. Because if I do this, then the Resolute Reinforcement dies. So I will go for this block here. I had a feeling, but I think this was too good to try not to pass up at the moment. So, kind of sucks. I appreciate that they brought in the Emperor. Makes sense. Not over for us, though. Definitely not over for us. Really wishing we had hit some more land drops, though. So I'm going to play in Braids here. And we're going to sacrifice our treasure to Braids to hopefully hit a land from our end step draw. Yep, exile's fine. Sacrifice there. They won't sacrifice the hearse. Harvester. Yeah, we're really just not hitting these land drops right now. It's unfortunate. That's a 3/3 with first strike. They distinctly do not have a fortified beach. Well, take the block on the Valiant Veteran. Removes that back to being a 2/2. And I cast in Denic. Sure. I still just can't draw land. But that being said, we do just have Kiki plus Blood Tithe Harvester, which kind of keeps this board state for us. Now I have to sack a creature for this, so we're going to target our Fable here. Get the Blood Tithe Harvester copy. And I think it's going to be me remove the Denic and just have that completely exiled right now. Bring up doesn't matter. I can't attack here, so... that just goes goodbye. So there might be some damage we take this turn from the blood from the hearse. But with Kiki and Blood Tithe Harvester, keeping control of our opponent's board is well within the realm of possibility for us now. There won't be more than one attacker coming at us. Officer's fine. Attack me with a 3/3? Sure. I will say no blocks. There's the land. Alright, that does help. So first off, Harvester comes in. We take care of the Skystrike Officer because of flying. We then are going to go for Fabled Dimir Breaker. Now we have a 2/2 blocker. And I don't think I want to try to attack him with the Blood Tithe Harvester just yet. So that's fine. Nemesis, how's it going, friend? Happy Friday. How you doing tonight? Yeah, you have to exile Kiki. No question, but that's okay. Attacking in with the Resolute Enforcement, I could go to 4, which I think I'm going to do. Okay, Xander's Lounge is useful. Based on cards I can play in Fable and Eden Alive. So I think at this rate, is Disruption Protocol going to be useful? Probably not. I'm going to discard the Protocol. Get another land. That's fine. Let's attempt to get in the second Fable here. Negotiators is fine. I can let that resolve. Get their 1/1. We're going to work to attack the Wandering Emperor for 2. Get a treasure token. Brewer goes down to 2. We're going to choose to sacrifice a creature. Take care of the reinforcements and sacrifice our token. And I will end my turn. First, we'll eat another couple cards. How's your Friday going, though, Nemesis? Hope it's a great day. That's a big 10-10. I am probably going to be forced to block with the Blood Tithe Harvester. If they decide to crew it. Reinforcements is fine. It's not great. It's a 2/2. Yep, make it 3/3.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Yep. I have to block now. Not sure if there is going to be a card that's going to save me on this go, unfortunately. That land screw at the early game definitely hurt. We do go down to 1. We're still alive, but I don't really have any board clears that keep me going from the damage that's on the opponent here. I just get flooded on game 2, which is unfortunate. I would have to get extremely lucky on these draws. Go for the throat kinda does help. Double go for the throat definitely does help. So, okay, that can keep me alive. That can keep me alive. Making a samurai. Alright, sure.
Keep watch for intruders.
You're coming at me with 4 attackers. Yeah, we just don't have the removal for that, unfortunately. Alright, going to game 3. So we're going to bring in the Abrades. And I don't think there's much else I'm bringing in. I think it's just going to be Abrades. We're going to keep the Go for the Throats and the Eden Alives. I'm going to cut a Disruption Protocol down to 2. Fables, I'll keep it 3. Like, we would have loved to have seen an Anvil. I'll go down a Research Disc, and we'll make Braids a 1-of again. So let's try that out. Maybe this time we'll draw some lands. Ah, great. All right. You know what? Sure. Why not? I got 5 lands and 2 spells. What can go wrong? Right? What can go wrong? Everything is... Oh, we got an anvil too. Okay. That distinctly got better. Let's play in our third path Iconoclast. Bounty? Sure. Valiant Veteran? No problem. Now, noted for the Disruption Protocol, I do have to pay one since I don't have an artifact. So we're just going to kind of pass the turn and hold up the counter spell for turn 3 here. They'll attack in for 2 first before playing anything. Unless it is a Guardian. Yeah, I'll just counter that. We'll make a 1/1. I honestly thought they'd go for the attack first. But getting rid of Finale is really good. There's a Corpse Appraiser too. I feel like I can't not play the Appraiser. Right? Like if I just generate Appraiser, that's just 3/3 card advantage. Right? Yeah. And we just take the game. Sweet. All right. Anvil, go. She holds it in Saheeli. We have removal and Anvil. I like the 2 top ends. I'm gonna keep. I'll keep. I think we can risk the keep. Sanders Lounge tapped. Ooh, Karpluzen. Uh-oh. Kumano. It's aggro. Rutro. Raggy. I'll just pass the turn. Rutro Raggy. Ajar. I don't think I can let that live. Ajar though. Yeah, I dig the Hajar. Yeah, I'll just pop in the Anvil here. Because we can go Saheeli next turn. So we take 2. Threw my Jessica by 1 card the other day. Switched to a wedding announcement for a Fable. 12-2. Yo, Chris, that is awesome. Way to go. Won another 8 today. Very sweet, my dude. Very sweet. Research Sticks is nice, but I still just want to play in Saheeli. Make 2 Topters. I'll push in 2. We're not like exasperated for damage right now, and I'll sack 1 to make a thing. Saheeli probably dies on this attack. I think that's fine. So you swapped out a wedding for a Fable, though. Okay. So how many Fables are you running, Chris? Still 4 damage coming in. I'm pretty left open at the moment. Ooh, veteran. Okay. Better than aggro. Alright. 2 weddings, 3 Fables. Got it. I lost Saheeli. Okay, that was the diff. Got you. Thanks. Alright. So we blocked the... So I go to 15. Then I try to live. Alright, goodbye, research desk. Alright. Like, I might have She-Holdred, but that is Fable and Kumano with a rather decently aggressive board. If She-Holdred gets removed, I could be in trouble. And there is a possibility that that happens. it's King Darien. Yup. That's big. And the tokens can be made indestructible by sacking that. Oh. Okay. Oh boy. We might be dead on the wide crackback. See, Shiholder might be good. Doesn't mean we don't die. That's 5 damage. Yeah, I don't want to take 5. I don't want to take 5 damage. That's a Gwenna. Uh-huh. Alright, so we go to 18. That kind of helps. Bring in Blood Tithe Harvester. Just kind of need blockers. We're just trying to not die. This looks spicy. Yo, Brooke, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Train's deck is spiked. Chat, reminding me to ask Train for their list after this, please. I think I poke in the air for one. I want to ask Train for this list because this looks heckin' fun. This is so much damage coming at my face right now. Holy crap. I don't think we die, but they're gonna hurt though. Alright, so not popping the treasure yet. Iki can make a copy of Siege Veteran and just force me on attacks. Yeah, that makes sense. You just buff. Yeah. Probably hold back those two and just go at you for 10. Yeah. And they can beach as well. Okay. I distinctly don't want to take 10. Mono, so I got down to 17. Alright. Still a board though. So we go back to 19. We'll toss the Xander's Lounger away. We don't really need that. We get another Fable. Gonna unearth the Research Disc. I sacrifice the Research Disc. Two anvils. Alright, well, I guess I take an anvil. I've already had an anvil trigger once, so what I can do here is have the second one still trigger. And get the life drain now. I should have attacked him with the Thopter. I should have attacked in. Not attacking with the Thopter was a misplay. So they go to 3. Okay. Yeah, I should have attacked him with the Thopter. That was a misplay. So Fable, just make another copy. You got this? I think we do. But they still have a lot of damage though. Yep. Veteran do be making the sense. And this is what, an all-out attack? Darien. Huh? Yep. This is what? Soldiers get it? It's a soldier. That's a scout. Has to blocks. You're a shaman. So sure, I have to block you. You're large, and you're also rather large. I'll have She-Holder block it there. We're just gonna off one. Get down to 2. I still got in for half my life. Yeah. Easy clap. I mean, it was still rough. There was a time we distinctly could have lost. Sack. Good game. I want to ask Train for that list. This is spicy. We have Third Path, Mishra, Fable, and Saheeli. I'm fine with this to start. Probably hold back on the Mishras and we play in the Third Path on turn 2. Last game, but I didn't draw him. I mean, that'll do it. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Look here. What are you playing, Old Wolf? What are you playing? Third Path may just die here to like a play with fire or removal, but it's still like worth having out to play. Even if it gets Voltage Surge, it's still fine. I would like it to live, don't get me wrong. It would be great for it to live. But the fact that a Voltage Surge was used, we take that. We're going to hold up 2 blue mana so we can get rid of the Fable that comes down this potential turn. Come on, Old Wolf. I know you have it. Oh, he got the casualty on me. Alright. Well, Bobby Nix came down. Would have been great last game. Yeah, Lauren would have been fantastic, actually. Getting rid of Anvils. Decline. 14. Damn, I missed the land drop there. Alright. Unfortunate on the missed land there, but we can still see Healy next turn. If we draw the land. Sweet, Razor Lash can't block. Anvil maybe sacks itself. Sorry, Anvil sacks the blood token or the Razor Lash to make the 1/1. I did not. Then we go Saheeli. We go Saheeli. Sadeely Deedly. Sadeely Italy. Make some Thopters.
Treats me what? Like making masterpieces is hard?
And go poke. And poke. So this takes care of the Bobby Nix.
My revenge will be cruel and
We're still at a slight disadvantage with that Anvil being down, but we got some recovery methods. I think we still recover here. 3 comes in. 3 probably goes in Saheeli, right? I kind of want Saheeli to live because Saheeli can give me card advantage, so we do block here. Gives them their 1/1. By +1 and tap an untapped artifact. Okay. Alright, before we do that, let's go ahead and activate Mishra's. Because Mishra might just give me the Anvil. And then Anvil keeps me in this game. Or I get an Eaten Alive. Get the Underground River. I can Unearth. I'm gonna do it again. Give me something. Sure, Research Disc is fine. Cast it in, trigger Third Path. +1 Saheeli. Scry that away. Yeah, tap a research disc, and we draw a voltage surge. Useful, useful. Okay. I've got 2 flyers. Mechanized in this. No, I don't actually run Warfare in this list. Hearsay did not include Mechanized Warfare. I'm not sure if Warfare would be a good inclusion for the Grixis list, just for sake of space. I think you can play Mechanized in the Rakdos shell for sure. I'm not sure about the Grixis shell though. I feel like Grixis shell struggles on card space. But Warfare is a great card. I know Ashlizzle tried Warfare and like it felt okay. She had some good success with it, but it wasn't like, my god, it was super amazing, right? We're gonna double block the 2/2 and let the 1/1 go through. Go for the throat, my Iconoclast. Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
You've got power, but you lack style.
Well, She-Holder just keep me alive. That's rather important. We'll go ahead and scry. I don't think I need another land still.
Exactly what the metal wants to be.
Tap a research disc so we can draw instead of the research disc. This will heal us to 14, right? And then we'll hold up the voltage surge. There's nothing I don't want to use the voltage surge on any of the critters there. I'd rather just use it on the reflection, because as soon as I target, there's the Warfare. We'll just get rid of the Kiki here. Kiki's not an artifact, so you can't sack it. But yeah, Warfare came down. Any artifact I target with removal, they just Anvil tapping. Okay, that's kind of huge for me, actually. Brown's fine, they're tapped out, and I can get some pretty good trades here. My Go for the Throats are a little bit dead, though, which is unfortunate. So I think this is going to be me playing Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Tapping 1, putting the land down.
Let's see where this trade of thought leads.
Tapping there to draw another land. Go to 16. We'll play in another Mishra's Disc. And that's tapped. I could try to poke in for 4 with She-Holdered. All they can really do is block with 1. But they do 2 extras, so... No, I think I sit pretty. These are dead cards that I'm going to sacrifice to Fable next turn. But if they do play a non-artifact creature, I will go for the Throat It. Yeah. Crown goes on. There's so much damage right now. Targeting Saheeli? Full attack with Saheeli. No. Just Razor Lash with Saheeli. Okay. We'll pass here and just block with a Thopter. Okay. So Anvil makes another 1/1. They draw a card, go to 12. The She-Holder is keeping us alive right now. She-Holder doing the thing. Harvester is not going to be let it to stay around. Can't let the Harvesters live because of She-Holder and the blood tokens on board. Right? If another one comes down, that's a problem for me. Counting there, that's fine. Let's tide is good for me. I'm gonna discard the land. Kill the 20. Okay. Now we get an anvil. I'm gonna go for the draw. I'll make 2 Thopters actually. Blockers kind of matter. Okay. Anvil and anvil. Yeah, I mean, we're sticking in though. Like we living right now. I'm gonna poke in for 2. Anvil probably sacrifices it. It's not. Old Wolf is going for the card, so Old Wolf is trying to find something to deal with Sheholdred. No question. The problem is this says red source, so if there's a voltage surge, Sheholdred dies. Do that. There's a response. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and eat the treasure. I guess I didn't need to eat the treasure. I could have cycled, but it's fine. I want to save the go for the throat in case there is another non-creature. Right, this was a turnaround though. Hearsay, if you're still here, bud, this list is something, my friend. This is something right now. We passed it over. Right. That is fine. We're still at 18. We'll go to 6. Voltage surge in the Sheholdred. I had a feeling that was coming. That is fine. There's nothing I can do to save Sheholdred, so she just kind of bites the dust. What was our life gain? Alright, 6 though. So that matters. 6 life matters here. Draw another card. We have 3 flyers too. Here is fine. Yeah, at 16. See, Healy's still kicking in. Razor Latch coming back. I'm gonna use this on the Voldaren Epicure. Someone they can't sacrifice. So Fable flips over now. We have 2 effects with Mishras, and we have a Saheeli that we can use our blood token for. Let's go ahead and play in that land first, and we're going to Mishras. Make our 1/1 here. Voltage Surge. Yo! Quarantine Capricorn, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome into the Ember Dragon Legion for this amazing raid. Can we please get a shout out for Quarantine Capricorn? We are in the middle of TCD Showdown battles tonight with friends and D-Gens. We're going to do this again. Much love. Thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Let me give you a shout out, though, before I forget here. How was your stream? What were you... that is not the thing I want to do. Shout out at war. Why is it defaulting me? Sorry, Old Wolf. I'm not BMing you, friend. I promise. How was your stream? We're going to take third path here. Artifact Aggro. Ooh, okay. Oh, Aggro's pretty spice. Alright, we're going to use the Voltage Surge now. Submit 0. This is going to trigger our third path. Which is fine. Is there any way I have lethal here? I think I have to +1. Another research disc.
This plane's
Want a research disc? I don't think I do. Tap the blood, draw a card. Yeah, that's fine. And then I attack in for 3 in the air. 2, 3. And I just work to push lethal, right? So we have to get the blocks. Go down to 4. We pass the turn. Okay. Yeah, Sahili is very consistent about the scrying, which is very nice. Mono red artifact splashing green for Wormwood. Ooh. I like the sound of that. Quarantine, that sounds pretty spice, my friend. Right now I'm playing Hearsay's Grixis Anvil list. What is up in RVs? Proxy, my dude. Happy Friday. How you doing, friend? What is good in the hood? Back there, Anvil. You want to stretch? You got it, bud. Ugh. How you doing, man? How you doing? Hope your Friday's going great. Lots of Painlands in order to stay aggressive. Makes sense. I'm a big fan of the Painlands. They're an amazing thing to have in Standard. Yeah, the Grixis. This list now is 3-0. Love the Denny's vid. I'm gonna just sack our little 1/1 here. Because what? I just make a copy of well, up here, mind it. Oh, I didn't even have to do that. I just had to minus the Healy. Sorry, yeah, we just minus the Healy. Alright, there we go. Grixis list is 4-0 right now, holding up Protocol on 3 if we think they're a Fable deck. Otherwise, we have double Corpse Appraiser, depending creature removal on that. So I think this is worth it. Ooh, it's a Haughty Djinn mono blue deck. Okay. Never mind, it is most certainly not a Haughty Djinn deck. Dimir. Lots and lots of Dimir. Oh, maybe it is. I'm gonna protocol that though. I think that's worth protocoling. Denying the draw. She-Holdred. Go for the throat. Okay. Well, that's some big threats already. And piece of titanium advantage left inside. Got you. Okay, that's fair, bud. That's fair. I'm gonna hold back Xander's Lounge for now. We're gonna take a point of damage and go for the Corpse Appraiser. Eating that She-Holdred. I think I want the braids. Yeah, I'm going to take the braids, because we can start offing lands to draw and ping. Ah, Vortex. Sure, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. Yo, we got Anvil too? Ooh. Yeah, that's something good. I'm going to go for the braids first. Then I'm going to play in the Anvil. Now they've got a response, so that might be Spell Pierce. Pierce is fine, because I'm going to sack some lands here. They sack a land too. Okay. Alright, alright. Play in Xander's Lounge. Drop in this Corpse Appraiser. Eat our Iron Class so we can look at the top 3 here. We'll take a She-Holdred. And I'll attack for 3. We'll end the turn and eat our Xander's Lounge. We're at the mana we need at the moment. Wow, they sacking the lands. Alright. Get on an Anvil. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the shoot. Let's go for the attack first. Let's drop in She-Holdred. One a turn. I will eat a Shivnari. Okay. We're keeping lands in check. Got the game. All right. Dragonauts, thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. It is always appreciated. I hope you enjoyed the gameplays that you saw. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, the bell notification for more. Keep believing in Dragonlings. I'll catch you next time.